I wanted to share some insights about a session I just had with a client about body shaming and lack of confidence. And every issue that I see and I've worked with clients and also my personal journey with self-development, it always comes down to not feeling enough, not good enough, not pretty enough, not smart enough, not worthy enough. And so the issue was about lack of self-confidence, but sure enough, it went back to scenes of not being good enough. And it's so fascinating how the subconscious works. And I want to raise awareness, the importance of the subconscious for the very first 7 years. So if you have children, please realize the importance of the subconscious the first 7 years from zero. So from when the baby's in the belly up to the first 7 years, that's where the programs are being programmed by the subconscious. Everything is being learned through the subconscious mind. And also for yourself, if you're young adult, older, it doesn't matter the age. If you have issues, I want you to realize that you have acquired them when you were little. And it always goes back to childhood, always. So for example, with the session that I just finished, and it's about this lady that she's been suffering from lack of self-confidence that is affecting her marriage. So her intimacy with her husband is affecting her being the best version of herself as a mother with her young 2 children, as a daughter, and it's affecting every area of her life because okay, so it's very, very fascinating. When she was 7, her mom teased her about her ears. And it's not about the event, but it's about the interpretation. So it's very common as parents that we were teased. My God. Growing up in Malta, Maltese people think that teasing is love. They don't realize. And that's why I want to raise awareness. So yes, I was super teased, normal, was normal. So this client of mine, her mom teased her about her ears, and at that age, at 7 years old, she acquired the program. Okay, my mom is beautiful. She's she's perfect. If I have big ears, because my mom is telling me so, because she's looking at her mom, that's like her role model, just like her dad. If I'm not perfect, then I'm not good enough. And if I'm not perfect because my ears are too big, then I'm not beautiful. I'm not worthy. And she grew up since she was 7. Okay, she grew up as an adult now, married, with children, professional, having these beliefs of body shaming, lack of self-confidence, just because when she was little, at 7, she got teased by her mother. Her mother's a good person. She didn't mean no harm. She teased her daughter because her mother was brought up by hard parents. Her parents, so the grandparents here, were teasing, and were really, really hard. So she didn't know any better, right? So she carried on these conditions, thinking, okay, she's just joking. Well, guess what? Not realizing that the teasing and the joking would have so much harm and leave such an imprint on her daughter at 7 years old. Her daughter grew up feeling insecure, not worthy, not good enough, not seen, disgusted about herself, feeling ashamed, feeling embarrassed. And then she had other scenes throughout the session where she just didn't feel seen and always not good enough. Okay, and it's been weighing her down. She grew up as an adult thinking that she has to work hard to prove her worth and to earn the love, and no matter what she did, it was never good enough. While in reality, she never got to really value herself because of these subconscious programs that she acquired when she was 7, And they've been running in the background. They've been part of her hard drive, unconsciously not having the awareness. And that's why this work is so powerful, because when I'm digging and I'm going through scenes and taking them back, we can bring these events back and shine a light, and having the connection how those scenes affected her and how they're reflecting in her life now as an adult, as a mom, as a daughter, as a wife. So it was very, very enlightening and super fascinating. And now, so that was the session. It lasted like 2 hours, 45 minutes. Depends, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, somewhere in between. And now that's like the surgery, okay, of the subconscious, where I'm digging, and getting all the information. So we have the understanding of the root cause of the issue. And believe me, it's always not enough, no matter what I see in front, whether it's addiction, confidence, autoimmune. It always goes back to not being enough. So now the next part is the recording, which I absolutely love creating this. So it's neuro-linguistic programming, and I utilize the client's own words plus my own. I love creating. It takes me a few hours creating this masterpiece, and it's all positive, okay? And this is going to be an upgrade of her new program. So now that we found the root of the programs that are harming her, now we get rid of those and we install a new program that is actually going to help her and achieve the confidence and feeling comfortable and confident in her own body and feeling good enough. Finally.